Hello there. So today I'm just going to show you a really quick, easy, simple but effective and very pretty little eye look that I have been doing with the Electric Pastels palette by NYX. This is one of the I Love You So Mochi palettes. I also have the Sleek and Chic palette, which I adore. I bought this one for myself and I loved it so much that I asked my dad to get me this one for my birthday. Rather unique to me because they are a cream formula. They're not your kind of typical powder eyeshadows. I would definitely say if you're not a fan of cream kind of eyeshadows, then these probably would not be up your vagina. However, if you're a fan of cream eyeshadows, or you feel like you would like to experiment a little bit, I would definitely recommend these two palettes. They cost £18 each. As you can see, a Sleek and Chic is a little bit more neutral and everyday wearable. I hate that phrase, but I feel like when I say it, it kind of sums up something that I know that you probably know what I'm trying to say. So it's very easy, you know, it's just more neutral shades that are gonna kind of complement any look you've got going on, whereas the Electric Pastels palette is a lot more kind of bright. This is the party palette, let's face it. This is the palette that is staying out late. It's gone out in the limo with all of the lights, the music, the champagne, and everyone's lost their bras. That's this palette. This palette's just okay, let's just go on a casual shopping trip on a Saturday. We'll come home with our bras intact. We'll have our shoes on us and we won't have married someone named Dave. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, so these are the two palettes. I love them both equally, but for very different reasons. As I said, they are a creamy formula, which is right up my vagina, not literally, of course, but it's just my kind of thing. I find that cream formulas are extremely easy to use. You could just go in there with your finger. You don't need any brushes. I also feel like if you've got more mature eyelids, so say if you've got a bit of texture going on or a little bit of creasing on your eyelids, I feel like cream formulas are just really, really forgiving and complimentary up there. So anyway, I'm gonna do a look with this palette today because I've already done a look with this one and I don't want to bore the boobies off you. So we're just going to go in with this palette, and I just bleach bathed my hair last night, so I know it's looking very yellow, but ironically I'm preparing it for the yellow hair dye that I'm about to put on it. I know that probably sounds, oh Shania Twain, seriously, calm down guys, calm down. But no, yeah, I'm going to be dyeing my hair yellow, and it's ironic because I'm not liking the yellow. I want to get rid of the yellow. I'm apologizing for the yellow in my hair, but yeah, I'm going to be dyeing it yellow. Does it make any sense? Not at all. Okay, so anyway, let's do the eye look. I've got my face on. I've got a little bit of eye base. I did do a little bit of very neutral transition work with the beloved Firefly Forest palette. So the colours that I'm going to be using today are this very light pink, hot pink, and slightly less hot pink, you know. So let's just do this, guys. So all you need for this look is a finger, preferably middle finger is ideal. If you don't have a middle finger, you could use the pointer finger. Is this Peter Pointer? I don't know his real name. Peter Pointer. Let's go with Peter Pointer. We're going to go in with Peter Pointer to the light shade. And that's what it looks like. And we're just going to plop, 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 plop. Plop, 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 plop. I know you're thinking, but Anwen, we can't really see much. You will be able to, I promise. You will be able to. Just calm down. Get yourself a drink. And just chill your vagina. Okay, I promise we're going to see some lovely colour going on. And I did my lips grey because I think that grey is a huge kind of friend to pink. Next, guys, next, because we've gone in with the light pink and you can kind of see it there, but it's not pink enough for me. So next we're going to go in with this slightly less hot pink. We'll just go in with my finger. That's what it looks like. These are just absolutely beautiful, beautiful. So I've just kind of popped it on the middle. Popped it. What? Were puppies involved in this? I don't think so. I've just popped it there on the middle and I'm just kind of blending out. It's so simple, just with your finger. I mean, I just can't get over how easy this look is. I'm going to go in with the very hot pink and I've just put a tiny little bit. Can you see that? And what I do now, I just kind of pop this here, on the edge. whenever I'm doing my eye makeup, I always try and come back to looking at my face, like face on, if that makes sense, because like when you're doing like your blending and stuff, you're usually like maybe looking down or looking up or to the side, or just I don't know where you're looking. A hottie goes past you, looking at the hottie, let's face it. Just always try and come back to looking at my face on, because that's where everyone's gonna like be looking at you from. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm actually going in with a little bit more of the pink. I would definitely say, like, if you're torn between the two palettes, just get them both. I mean, I know I say that, and they're £18. It's quite expensive, but I couldn't really say which one to get. I think only your vagina would be able to tell you that. Trust the vagina. So I'm going in with this really kind of beautiful hot pink, and I'm literally just like dabbing it onto the corner, like the corner of my eye here. Just dab, 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 to dab, dab, dab. Ooh, she's dabbing. Dab, 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 and then you could just get your finger, just wipe it away if you feel you've gone too far into the outer Hebrides. Again, dab, 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 and dab, dab, dab. Just check head on as you're dab, dab, dabbing, so that you're not dab, dab, dabbing somewhere you don't want to be dab, dab, dabbing. Okay, so there we go. Can you see it? We've got this flare of the hot pink outside, and then in the inner corner you've got like the pink, and it's kind of like ombre. I'm just loving it. Anything ombre related, yes please, sign me up. Okay, and like I don't even get a brush to blend out, I just kind of use my finger. I did a brush all the way through this, so why would I start now? Do you know what I mean? But look at that. It's just such a simple and effective look. Now if you did want to, like, you know, kind of go in underneath your eye, you could of course use a brush for this. So I've got this one. This is by TZ Cosmetics. It's beautiful. So you could just put a little bit of like the pink, you know, under your eye if you wanted. I always used to be really wary about putting a pink under my eye, because I always used to think it's going to really make it look like I've smoked about 10 doobies. But then I just thought, well, who really cares anyway? I feel like as well, when you use a similar colour under your eye to what you've used on the lid, it just kind of brings everything in as one. It's like a marriage of the eye makeup. Okay, so next we're going to go to the inner corner, and I'm actually going to go in with this silvery shade here. I'm just going to go in with my finger there, and I'm just popping that all up in the inner corner. Can you see? And I'm not really being careful about where I'm putting it. I just want it to be there, like bam, bam, bam. Hello, I'm just hanging out in the inner corner kind of situation. Okay, so I'm going to go away. I'm going to do the other eye, and then I'm going to come back. Okay, so this is the final look with mascara and everything all up in there. I just think this palette is so good. It was just so easy to create this look. The only thing that I really needed a brush for was going underneath the eye, but other than that, like, you could just go in with your fingers. It's a fucking party palette. I just think you could create some really beautiful looks with this. I 100% recommend it. As I say, I recommend the Sleek and Chic palette as well, but you know, I suppose it's just whichever one floats your fancy. You know what I mean? Or floats your vagina, more to the point. Let's be real here. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll be back soon with more.